Good morning, good morning. This is Dakota MC, aka Joseph Anthony Norman. I just want to encourage you to get your physical exercise in, get your mental exercise in, and as always, build your spirit. And today, I'm in the oil field again, and I'm so thankful for all of the clients, the MSAs that I have that are keeping me busy right now, because it's very much needed. It's very much appreciated. I can't be more thankful to be still working, even if it's a little bit. In this climate, is a blessing for sure. Y'all see my legacy. So, what I wanted to talk about today is what happened in the oil and gas industry in 2020. We all know at the beginning of the year, it had a big falling out, and the West Texas Intermediate price dropped negative $44 and dropped negative for the first time ever. And so what that did was it put a complete halt to most of the contract services, most of the upside investments in the oil and gas industry. Kind of stopped on a dime. My company was affected, and everybody was affected. What am I talking about? So people had to maneuver, people had to pivot. And so, one of the things that I did was I started another company. Had nothing to do with the oil and gas industry. If you want to learn more about that, follow me on YouTube at Kodo MC, and I'll tell you all about it. My company in the oil and gas industry is a service business that I hook up my equipment. Let me just show you here. I hook up my equipment to the wellhead, and I measure the fluid levels. So I measure how far the fluid in the well is from the surface. And the reason why people want to get a fluid level is because they want to know bottom hole pressures. They want to know how much fluid is available to be produced, and how effective is their artificial lift method in producing that fluid, because it's all about profits. And so when Chemical Man honked at me earlier, man, I was like, man, bro, we on the same team, bro. We working on the same well. You know what I'm saying? He go honk at me like I'm in the way. Anyway, so when things like this happen, that happen in the beginning of the year, companies like mine get put on the back burner. So we don't need those services right now. We don't need those services right now. Also, deferred maintenance. The PM programs get pushed back. We can't spend money right now. Well, what's going to happen in 2021 is all that deferred maintenance is going to pile up. It's going to turn into failures. So eventually you're going to have to budget in PM programs. You're going to have to budget in services like mine to find out where you are and have a little downhole eyes of what's going on with your wells. Because if you just let things go, keep letting things go, things are going to start failing. And that's with anything. That's not just the oil and gas industry. That's with your car. You know, that's with your house. And if you defer the maintenance and the roof start leaking, and when you start leaking, then you got, it's just a degenerative process. So in 2021, companies are going to have to decide what maintenance, what services must we have in order to continue to decrease our failure rate. And I believe that fluid levels and dynamometer service for rod pump systems are imperative. And if you don't have a company guy providing this information for you, please give me a call. We can provide that information for you. I've also teamed up with a roustabout crew that can perform preventative maintenance, work on pumps, work on anything that goes along with the batteries. Work on heater treaters, tanks, all kind of vessels, all right, and everything in between, valves, and pop, everything that goes with preventative maintenance. Okay, so I expect in 2021 for preventative maintenance and my service business to slowly increase because people are going to need those services. Now, how frequently are they going to use those services is probably what's going to change. They're probably going to use me, but probably instead of once a month, they're probably going to use me once a quarter or twice a year, just to keep up with their deferred maintenance and keep some eyes on their individual wells and see where they're headed. So anyway, it's running on 6 minutes right now. I want to keep these videos short so I can upload on the go. So I appreciate y'all watching this video. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, click that notifications bell so you'll know when I upload. And always remember, man, to pray, fast, and meditate. And until next time.